Hello, hello. How are you?
Good.
Can we hear it for Alicia? You guys? They got all stuck on that Singing in the Rain video.
They're all hopped up on their oils now.
Now, first of all, that's the best shirt ever.
Thank you.
I love it when people say, I'm going on TV and I'm just going to advertise the whole time I'm on.
Why not? Why not? And I debated. Should I wear it? Should I not wear it? Decided to wear it.
Who talked you into it?
I did.
Okay,
Had a little conversation with myself.
What kind of insurance do you do?
I do everything. Okay. Auto insurance, homeowners, life insurance. Life insurance, the most important insurance that I sell, especially now because it's Insure Your Love Month. February is the month for insuring your love.
Oh,
but I do everything. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Lifehappens.org, they put on every year, Valentine's Day, the whole month of February is Insure Your Love because it sets your people up for the future.
You say that life insurance is the most important insurance you sell?
Sure.
I bet it's the least insurance that people have.
It is. And that's the biggest problem because too many people wait until they need it to get it. Then it's incredibly expensive. You insure your children now. You can get life insurance policies for your kids, and you don't do it because you think something bad's going to happen to them. You do it so it sets them up for the rest of their life, sets them up for future retirement income. It's all tax-free. Yeah, right. And it's all tax-free earnings. You can supplement your retirement, have it forever, and then one of these days, when the inevitable happens, you don't have your family out on a street corner with signs being held up because they don't have money to throw you a party and put you in the ground. I
told my wife, if you do a car wash for me when I die, I will come back and haunt you.
It's sad. It's tragic. And honestly, if you do it when you're young and you're healthy especially, it is so inexpensive. $10 a month.
For how much?
$150,000 policy if you're in good health. Lasts you for 30 years. You get a little bit older, you can convert it to something that you have for the rest of your life.
And you can take a loan out on it, couldn't you?
You can, and you don't even have to pay it back.
Oh,
pretty good deal.
But that's not tax-free, though.
Yes, it is.
What do you mean? You can sock it away tax-free and pull it out tax-free?
Yes. Yes.
I want to know more about this all of a sudden.
That's how it works. That's the whole deal. That's why the IRS limits how much money you can put into them. So you're not putting in pre-tax money. You've already paid tax on the money. So it's been taxed. But all the earnings and the death benefit that are going to come out, it's all tax-free.
The earnings, because it gets, there's interest involved?
Yeah.
How much?
Depends on what kind of a program you want to do. For instance, Farmers Insurance, we have two programs. We have a base program, guaranteed 3% return. Guaranteed. You get into our variable life insurance policies, they're doing 8, 9, 10%.
Wow.
They're great. They're fantastic products. They earn a lot. I've just set somebody up the other day. She wanted to be able to supplement her retirement in another 20 years. She's socking money into it now, and she's going to take $30,000 out a year and still have enough left over to do what needs to be done when the time comes.
I feel like my insurance agent isn't excited about insurance as you are.
I love what I do.
Yeah,
I was a CPA for 25 years. Nobody likes the auditors showing up or the tax guys showing up. People like my insurance. You know, they like me as an insurance agent because I love what I do. I had a little girl, and I did a lot of traveling for being an auditor. I was auditing governments, oil and gas industry. Didn't want to travel anymore, so hung up my CPA
weights and
hat.
measures, or?
No. So I hung up my CPA hat and put my little pocket protector away and became an insurance agent. And I love it. It's great.
What other types of insurance do people generally not get but they probably should have?
It's not even so much that they don't have it, but they don't have the right amount. Too many people think, okay, I've got insurance, and they get the state minimum coverages. And that's not enough for most people. And determining how much you need is actually a really simple process. 4 questions. I can ask you 4 questions and I can tell you the minimum amount of insurance that you need to have. And
what would be those 4 questions, Alicia?
It's going to be based on your income. How much do you make? It's going to be based on your assets. How much do you have in assets? It's going to be based on if you have any other prospects as far as any other businesses that you're involved in. And it's going to be based on how much of those assets that you have are liquid assets, meaning if you got sued, you can cash some stuff in and pay that lawsuit off. Very simple process. But too many people, you ask them, what limits do you have? They don't even know what you're talking about. Or why do you have these limits? Well, that's the limits that I've had since I was 16 years old. That's the limits that my parents had.
To me, that's that type of person is the type of person that orders off the menu from the right to the left. Because they're looking at the price first to
Exactly.
see what they're going to eat.
And that's what they do. And the old phrase, you get what you pay for. It's true. But in the same light, you may pay a little teeny bit more, but you're going to make sure that you've got the right coverage. But I will say this, and I don't ever want to speak badly about another company out there when it comes to it. But when you have a personal agent, it's going to make a big difference in making sure that you have the right coverage throughout your life instead of calling a gecko. You know what I mean?
My parents taught me that early, that insurance agent, you have to have a relationship with them.
You do. That's why I don't just say, Farmers Insurance. I say, got Alicia Insurance, because I am their personal agent.
How come Obamacare comes out and my health insurance rates go up?
Well, for one thing, not a lot of people are crazy about Obamacare as far as the providers. I don't know any doctors that are actually taking Obamacare. It's hard. If you're on Obamacare, it's really hard to find a provider to be able to provide you for medical care. A lot of the doctors don't want to deal with it. They're not taking it, and prices are going up to compensate for the people that they're losing that are going on Obamacare.
So I'm kind of paying for the difference.
You surprised by that?
Because you're farmers, so you sell everything.
I sell Farmers Insurance first, so because I'm what's called a captive agent. So I work under Farmers. But if Farmers declines it or doesn't have a market for it, I can take you anywhere I want to take you. Exactly right. For instance, Farmers doesn't offer disability insurance, so I go other places to provide you disability insurance. Farmers doesn't do health insurance, but I have resources to get you health insurance, dental insurance, everything.
Now, when they come to you, or do you go to them? I don't know what
I'll do either. I have a laptop. We'll travel.
So that people are watching right now, and if they can't get to you, you will go to them. That's kind of what I was getting to. How do they do that? How do they get a hold of you?
My phone number, 559-424-3658. You can text to that number as well. That number forwards to my cell phone, so it's not just an 8 to 5 number. That is a 24/7 number. I'll answer in the middle of the night as long as you ring me. And they have my email address is adias, which is ADIAS as in Sam, at farmersagent.com.
Now, there's discounts for people that get more than one product from you, right?
Huge discounts.
How big?
25-40% easily.
40%?
When you start packaging policies together, you do the auto insurance, you do the homeowner's insurance or renter's insurance, whatever it may be, and there's so many discounts that we offer. You can get huge discounts on your insurance.
And people should ask for them, right?
Well, it's not, technically.
I think people don't ask.
They don't ask, but another thing, though, is they don't know. But the agent knows.
They don't know to ask.
The agent should be asking the questions to make sure you're getting every discount you can possibly be getting. There's discounts if you're over 55 years old. There's discounts if you have certain degrees or certain professions. Anybody with a math degree, an engineering degree, a science degree, automatically 15% off with Farmers.
Why?
Well, there's certain professions and certain lifestyles that kind of go hand in hand with people that understand quality, people that are more stable, people that understand value. They tend to buy nicer things. They want to insure those things. So Farmers recognizes that, and they recognize that that's kind of the people that they want to focus on. So they get bigger discounts for that. Not to say they don't love everybody, because I never met a client I didn't like.
I understand.
And I'll still get you every discount that I possibly can, but there's just certain that are more appealing.
Tell me about renter's insurance.
Renter's insurance. That's another one that a lot of people don't have and need it, and it's ridiculously inexpensive. $20 a month will give you $20,000 worth of coverage for all your stuff, and that's what we call replacement cost coverage, which means I'm not going to pay you what it's worth. I'm going to pay you what it's going to cost you to go to the store and buy new stuff to replace it. It's going to give you medical coverage for your guests. You have a guest that comes over, they get hurt, doesn't matter whose fault, we'll pay $1,000 of their medical bills. If something happens to your apartment or your house and you can't stay there and you've got to stay in a hotel or get another apartment or something for a while, we cover that for you. If you or anybody that lives in your house accidentally injures somebody else or damage somebody else's property and they sue you, there's coverage included in that. Little teeny tiny, maybe $250 deductible, and you're paying $20 a month for it is it. But the great thing about it, too, is it covers your stuff anywhere in the world. If you have auto insurance and somebody breaks into your car and steals your laptop's not covered under your auto insurance. You have to have homeowner's insurance or renter's insurance to cover that. So it covers your stuff if your car's broken into, if your hotel room's broken into, whatever the case may be. And it's great coverage to have too, especially if you're in an apartment complex. There's fires, other people.
Water.
Water damage is a big one, especially if you've got an upper unit and the water heater breaks and all the units below get flooded. Your stuff's not covered.
I had a guy above me one time. He had a 240-gallon aquarium. It was 8 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet in a one-bedroom apartment. Crazy. All right, Alicia.
Yes.
Thank you very much for
Pleasure
coming
being
on the
here.
class.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around.